Alright, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Archnemesis League. Um, it is a Saturday afternoon. I don't want to call it nice. The sun is out, which is nice, but it's very windy, and it's blowing like gusts of snow everywhere. I'm looking outside, and all I see is white. So I was like, you know what? Forget this. I ran downstairs, I turned on a computer, I'm like, let's go play some Path of Exile. Current status of our character. Compared to last time, the gloves are the same. So we bought Asenath's Gentle Touch a couple days ago. It's been really good. It's been very helpful for my character, I think. It gives us a little bit of clear. Nearby corpses affected by your curses are blinded. So we got blind, temporal chains on hit, you know. So, oh my god, what is this? Ooh, are these the skins, right? These are the skins. So there's a battle pass that's been released. For those of you who are maybe not aware, you press G to open up your atlas. You look at the top, and then you have Kirik's Vault Battle Pass. So now you can get skins on a bunch of your items. $30. And yeah. I'm thinking about it. I think once I reach the end, I'll consider it. But right now, I don't have any of these items. So it's like, why bother? You know what I mean? Look at the consecrated ground. Yeah, this actually looks really cool. I actually really like this. I think, like, they were talking about, you know, they were like, why am I going to buy this? I've never found a headhunter before. You know, I don't have a dying sun. I don't use a Mjolnir. I don't use whatever. But like, these effects are so cool. And not only that, you can only get it this league. It's exclusive to Archnemesis. So if you don't pick these up, like, that's it. You know, there is a sense of FOMO, and I feel a sense of FOMO right now. Like, I want it. Even if I don't use it, I want it. So I'm thinking about it. Depending on how much we play this league, maybe this is like one of those pushes to get us to try and get one of those endgame uniques to try them out, to play around with them. That would be really cool. Our character itself, we are currently at around tier 9, tier 10 maps, I would say. And I've unlocked the Searing Exarch and the Eater of Worlds. I've only seen the Eater of Worlds. I've only done one Eater of Worlds map, and I haven't done a Searing Exarch map yet. Maven is at tier 8, so we need to do tier 8 plus maps, tier 9 or tier 11 for each of these guys respectively. I don't have my Uber lab yet. I think I've only done 3 trials. Our character is pretty far, like, behind in terms of progress. No, that's the wrong way to phrase it. There's still a lot of stuff that we need to do for our character to improve it. There's still a lot of room to improve, for sure. 5 skins for $30 is already value in PoE terms. That's true. Path of Exile skins are ridiculously expensive, and really it is for people who in a way just want to support the game, right? Like, it's not, the skins obviously aren't mandatory, but they're priced in a way where it's like, I play a lot of Path of Exile, I put way too much time into Path of Exile, I think it's time to give back. I feel like that's how they're priced. What's up, MX? Hey, Turtle, how's it going? How's your Super Auto Pets journey? I've been playing a little bit the last couple days. Been playing on my phone. I feel like there are like a lot more noob players on Super Auto Pets again. Like, it's easy to get wins. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Also, Dying Sun makes my Night Stalker LA hit into a Celestial Night Stalker LA hit. Wins are still easy to come by? Yeah. I joke that Kirik's Pass is GG's way to tap into the RMT market for people who buy Headhunter and want cool skin for it. I guess. Alright, so this is the first map that I'm doing with the Searing Exarch. For those of you who haven't gotten to this point yet, eventually when you're going through the maps and you see Maven enough, she's gonna give you like this little orb thingy, and then you put the orb onto your map device, and once you do, it unlocks the Eater of Worlds, and then later on you get another orb and it unlocks the Searing Exarch, or vice versa. And then if you look in your quest chain, it'll tell you, you know, pursue the Eater of Worlds influence in tier 11 plus maps, or pursue the Searing Exarch's influence in tier 9 plus maps. And then you basically chase them. I don't know. I haven't done these maps yet, so If you see like, oh, my map's been influenced, how do I use it? You know, take a look at your quest log and it should tell you what tier maps to run in order to do those missions. It seems to be pretty good. I haven't tried the Searing Exarch ones, but you get some really good currency from them, which are used to apply implicits to your helmet, chest, gloves, and boots. And then I've only done it so far for my chest armor, and it has given it +1 to maximum cold resistance. That is a Searing Exarch implicit. And then Malevolence has 19% chance increase aura effect, which is actually really good for us because we do use Malevolence. I really want to make evolve the Asenaths, but I also love Asenaths. I don't want to see them brick. Honestly, if I had to evolve my Asenaths, I don't think I have a replacement. I guess this would be my replacement. I've been keeping it on the side in case something like that does happen. If you want to evolve it. That is up to you. Anyways, we're gonna run our map. Let's see. Let's do it with June, and then we're gonna do ambush. Let's do something like this. So for my Atlas passives, basically everything is in essences because I really like doing the essence stuff. And then everything else, I'm starting to work towards strong boxes because I hear they're pretty good. So that's what I'm basically working on in the Atlas passives. We're gonna have to see. Oh, the sound is messed up. Hold on. Can you hear sound? Hold on, let me turn on the music. Is there sound? Okay, I think there is. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So yeah, so this is our first Searing Exarch map. Our character-wise, in terms of damage, clear, everything looks pretty good, I would say. And overall, I would say we're in a pretty good spot. We probably do need more damage, and that's probably gonna come from our 6th link. And after that, obviously, we need to 20% our gems. We need to get our Uber Lab. That would help a lot, right? There's still a lot of stuff that we do need to do. Khmer and Corel become neutral. Why would I ever do that? Forget strong boxes. Eater of Worlds Altar is where it's at right now. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. So Eater of Worlds Altar, is that on the right side? 50% increased chance to find Eater of Worlds Altars. Is that where I should be heading? Yeah? This one here. Okay, so I should be going over here. That node is good. Okay, so maybe we... After operative strongboxes, I do want operative strongboxes so I can get some scarabs. The rest aren't that important, it's just that one. And then we just rush towards it somehow. Maybe we go up and then we go down and go whoop and we get it. Also currency and div card dupe. Currency and div card dupe. What? For strong boxes are nice too. Currency, div card dupe. Oh, this one. These two. Okay. So we're gonna grab this 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna just do a straight shot for the altars, and then we'll come back for the currency and div cards for the strongbox wheel. That's the plan. In terms of Archnemesis, I'm working towards Tukohama Touched, Brine King, Treant. Do I have a Treant? Treant Horde, and the last one is Innocence Touched. But I need Lunaris and Solaris Touch, and the problem with those is I don't have enough Sentinels, and I don't have any Frenzies. So I'm probably not going to be doing that for a while. In the meantime, I'm actually thinking maybe we can work a little bit with excavations, like Temporal Bubbles. Temporal Bubbles gives us expedition currency, and I'm actually finding that the expedition stuff is pretty profitable for me, at least so far. For example, Tujin, I currently have an Exalt in his inventory. I just don't have enough pieces for it. So we're probably going to be working on that next. In the meantime, let's just go through this map. After this map, I have something for you to do. We're gonna double Vol or Asenas. I bought a temple already. Hog? Okay, we're gonna double Vol or Asenas. I guess that's what we're doing. Oh god, I'm... Okay. I'll give you a double corrupt. Okay. Like I said, I'm down for it. If it fails, it fails, you know? I'm actually... In the past, you know, these things bothered me. I'm like, man, I don't want to lose all this time, all of this gear that I, like, spent all this time farming. Now I'm just like, nah, man, like, there's a chance for it to become even better. I'm all about the gamble these days. I've changed. New year, new me. Elrion becomes the leader of research. Sure.
I believe this whole thing's
Honestly, I don't care about Elrion anymore.
Personally, I believe this whole thing's being mismanaged.
I think I just...
Devotion, stop.
I will not be too hard on an exile.
I'm a man of limited...
Also, it's eye level 83, so I'm probably gonna have to help you clear it. Whispering in game when you're out of the map. Alrighty. Shouldn't be that hard, right? I feel like I should be able to clear it. Anyways, I'm just there for the double corrupt, so I guess it doesn't matter to me. Oh, it's corrupted, right. Ooh, we're getting a couple of vampiric pieces. That's actually pretty nice. I do need more of those. Where's that abyss? I can clear eye level 83, but I don't know if you can do T16s yet. Honestly, I don't know either. I wouldn't know. Haven't tried them. Oh! Well, even if we fail, that helps. Hog, that was good. We just got another exalted. Now you can afford replacements? That's right. I could, in theory. I'm like, you know what? This league, it really is, it kind of reigns currency, almost. Not, maybe not reigning currency, but there's so many ways to customize your Atlas tree, and I think I mentioned in one of my YouTube videos, I'm like, people keep talking about how like they enjoy this league so much because, oh, you can customize the Atlas so well and everything. But I feel like more importantly, the drop rates are just like really good overall this league. You can do Archnemesis, which gives you good loot. Like anything you do on the tree, for the most part, okay, for the most part, there's a lot of things you can do on the Atlas tree that would potentially give you good loot. And like part of the reason, like if the Atlas tree was the same way as it is, but every point, no matter how much you invest in it, only gave you like mild rewards, people wouldn't like it as much, right? Like one of the good points about this league that people are enjoying, and I don't think gets highlighted that much, is it's not just the Atlas tree gives you the chance to do whatever. You can do whatever, and no matter what, it ends up being like pretty profitable. I think this league just seems profitable in terms of like currency. Alvas are good, essences are good, you know, like it's just it all makes money. So, you know, people talk about like, oh, you know, it's been an enjoyable league because I can customize my tree. I feel like it's more like I'm making a lot of money, so this is fun. And like, I guess I kind of agree, because like seeing random exalts drop and, you know, picking up a whole bunch of essences, like it is fun. And I'm having a good time so far. You know, I can afford more than I can normally afford, which is a good sign.
Exile. Blessings. Blessings.
Okay, is there anything that I need to unveil? Everything's also a lot cheaper in general. Well, yeah, there's more loot, right? There's more currency available. It's just, and it's good in a way, especially for people who, maybe it's not as good for people who like, no, I think it's good overall, probably, right? Like for me, it's pretty good because now I'm finding more stuff that I can sell, and I don't necessarily use my currency to go out and buy stuff. Often I like burn through a lot of currency just like rolling items for no reason. Like I just burn through currency for no reason. And now it gives me like, I don't feel as bad. Sometimes I burn through like 100 chaos just like randomly rolling things. And it's like, okay, it's not too bad. I can probably make that back in like a certain amount of time. Maybe not good time, but time nonetheless. You know, there's like a certain period of time where I can actually make my money back. Whereas certain leagues, it's like, man, like I just burned through so much money that I'm probably gonna have to farm for like like I don't know if I can actually make it back. By the time I make it back, I'm probably not playing anymore, kind of thing. I wouldn't go into scarabs on the tree. Everybody else did, so they are cheaper than dirt. Now you can get a bunch for 1C. See, that's the thing. Like, I hate trading for bubblegum pieces. Like little pieces, bits and pieces, I'd much rather get it myself. And if I don't get it, I'm not going to trade for it. I'm just not going to use it. So that's one thing I do like about this league, which is like I can probably self-sustain the things that normally I would just never bother with. Trade 30 for 5C in bulk? I will never. Never. I hate trade so much that I'd much rather just play on my own. Just the act of going onto the trade site, sending out a message, like... But at the same time, I don't want an auction house either. You know how some people are like, I hate trade? I wish there was an auction house? No, I want neither. Like, I think I'm actually more suited to every now and then when I get frustrated. I buy gear. Because when I get frustrated, I'm like, I don't know how to craft this thing. I need more gear. I'll go out and buy those. But when it comes to like pieces of anything, never. I would rather just never use it. I don't know why. It just is. I call it laziness, but it's just like it's not fun. I guess that's what it is. It's not fun to go out and trade for these things, and then you buy them in bulk. You run out and you go trade for more. You know, it doesn't really feel like I'm playing a game anymore. It just feels, you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. I can respect that. I'm the same. Expedition scarabs will still sell extremely well. You can get wing scarabs from boxes. Yeah, the expedition stuff, surprisingly, not surprisingly, it's been very profitable. So occasionally off stream, I'll do like a couple logbooks. I kind of want to put expedition on my Atlas tree, just so I can do a couple more of them. I feel best part about trade is spending one exalt to buy hundreds of ball orbs and ball everything. Okay. Yes, sure. Like to me, like here's my mentality with trade. The best part about trade is I can sell my stuff for whatever and then use that to craft. Like I like the crafting aspect of it, right? Or like I can buy some gear and farm more stuff occasionally, but like when we get like really into the nitty-gritty of trade where I need to know if I need to spend more than 5 minutes on trade, I hate it already. That's basically what it is. But it's so weird because I'm like very particular about trade. Certain things I don't mind. If I'm in the mood, I don't mind. But very often I am not in the mood for it. Without scarabs, it's less worth, but it's still worth. I mean, maybe... Did I just not play Expedition enough? I basically only ran like 10 logbooks in Expedition League. So now that I'm like playing a little bit more, I have like a newfound appreciation for it. Maybe just because I got a frenzied. Oh my god, finally. Just because I haven't been able to like, I didn't play it that much. So I'm actually like, yo, expedition. It's actually like pretty fun. I just hear Cassia in the background singing her heart out. All right, Cassia, let's do it. Okay, so I got a frenzied, which means I can work towards a Lunaris touched or a Solaris touch. It doesn't matter. Either one is fine. I basically an executioner, I think. Okay, what's over here? Sentinel. Sentinel's good too. Sentinel's good too. I actually need to run a Archnemesis in here. Alright, they're getting through, which is kind of annoying. Oh my god, there's so much stuff everywhere. Oh, the damage! Ow! I think I was bleeding or something? There was damage over time for sure.
Good day.
Exile?
Okay, I actually don't know exactly what killed me. I can only imagine... It could be anything because I was literally out of flasks. I don't think I had any flasks left there. Anyways, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got an Exalt, we're in soft core, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you die. The worst is when you die without knowing why you died, actually. That's the worst. Okay.
Just need a...
On the subject of what killed you, it was love that did that to you. Yep. That must be it. Okay, so there was a sentinel up there that I need to go pick up. I picked up a frenzied, which is important for empowering minions. Empowering minions is Necromancer, Executioner, Gargantuan. Okay, and Executioner is Frenzied Berserker. Okay, so I do Frenzied. Alright, there's the Frenzy. Alright. And then... This isn't Cassia, right? No. And then Berserker. Berserk. I only have one Berserker? Oh my god. You know what would have been the worst? If I run Frenzy thinking I had Berserker, and I go look for it and it's not there. That would have been a nightmare, because I've been looking for Frenzied for like I can't even describe it. It's been so long. I've been waiting for it. Like maybe like a whole week I've been waiting for Frenzied. Half a week? Half a week. Anything interesting in here? Not really. Okay, Sentinel's important too, because it helps me make more invulnerables, as well as invulnerable and treants. Okay, and then we can just do whatever. How many Echoists do I have? Are Echoists useful for me? Trickster, Hexer, Mirror Image. Trickster, Hexer. I need one for Hexer. Vampiric. Vampiric is... Oh, wait. Vampiric is used for Assassin, as well as Rejuvenating. That's actually useful. So maybe let's use a Vampiric. Oh, this guy's fat. I'm burning. That's what I'm dying to. Burning ground or something. And I don't really have a good way to dispel burning, huh? Reduce ignite duration? That did nothing, man. Reduce effect of shock. Well, stationary. I'll just take Soul of Rislatha so I can get some blast charges back. Burning with love. Yeah, that's what it is. It was love for sure. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. Burning damage is a bit of a problem.
Just need a moment.
You know, if we were playing, if we wanted to play a tankier build, one option is you look into elemental avoidance, but that's quite a bit of investment for something that shouldn't happen that often. If anything, I should look into my flasks. You know, maybe get anti-burning. Right now, it's like more evasion, more, you know, more armor. Like in my flasks, it's not that important. Well, it's good and all, but just 50% aura, totally worth it. Free up lots of gear space for res as well. Wait, what are you referring to? Confused? Are you saying that there's an aura I can get for anti-ignite? Purity? Of elements? I don't know about that. It's good early, but it's such a bait later. Yeah, I just... That I don't see. Yeah, Assassin, I have 2 of them. Rejuvenating, I have 3. So let's make another Assassin, which is Deadeye. This might kill me again. Right? Let's stay a little bit further away. They're like burning ground here or anything? I'm like never sure which ones leave behind burning ground and which ones don't, because I don't really read their mods. That at this point I'm just like, every time I kill an Archnemesis, I run away. That's my play. How is there still more than 50 monsters remaining? I cleared the whole friggin' map. Wait, did I? I don't think I killed the bot. Wait, I did. Here? Yeah, I guess it's here. All right. Our map is completed. It's not burning ground, it's oil ground that is on fire. Best answer from GGG I've read last week. Did they actually say that? They did not say that. They're not making burning ground. They spilled oil. It was a natural disaster, all right, guys? Okay. They did, but Mark said they're fixing it to be burning ground. Wait, it's actually like a bug? Apparently it's some disconnect with the teams. What the heck? This is a thing? Okay.
Just
Not bug, but GGG design. Okay, so some people thought instead of creating burning ground, it would be more immersive, quote unquote. Basically, right? That's what you're saying? It'd be more immersive is if we turned it into oil on ground. And then people were like, yeah. Okay, sure. Whatever. Alright, let's 6-link this thing, because it looks like once we evolve this, or not 6-link, we're gonna 4-link this thing. Logbook has a few packs left. Alright, we're chilling. All right. In the meantime, let's take a look. Let's do like an inventory, right? Like how much currency do we have? Specifically, if I were to rebuy an Asenath's Gentle Touch, how much would that cost? 2.8 exalts. I have 2.8 exalt. How much is 1 exalt? 1 exalt is 127 chaos, so I have, give or take, 2 and like a third, 2/3, 2 exalts, 2.6 exalts right now, plus 1, so 3.6 exalts. So we have enough to rebuy one. Or we just go back to our old gloves, which honestly weren't too bad. These gloves weren't bad at all. And these ones we vol. Turtle made us vol these. They were like life and triple resistance before. He made us vol it. It gave us suppression, life, double resistance. It actually ended up being better. Like these gloves are pretty nice. So we could just switch to these if I wanted to. I would lose my curse, I guess. And blind. Okay, maybe we do rebuy as an S if we lose it. Anyways. How are we gonna do this? Am I running the temple? Go to my hideout. So you can corrupt it. Okay, got it. Okay, honestly, I've never used one of these before. Can be used in a personal map device to open portals to the temple. Okay. The only thing I've done this entire time is sell these. I've never actually used one. Like I run temples just to make money because they sell for a lot. Open temple of Azul with at least 4 tier 3 rooms. Make sure your ports are unlocked.
Just need a moment.
Oh yeah. Ow! Wait, these guys hurt. What the heck? Oh, I guess because it's eye level 83. Jesus, I'm lagging. I didn't think that was possible. Okay. I'll just follow.
At last. At the water.
I'm gonna stay back. It actually lags my stream. Where's the thing? It's that one. Okay. Oh my god, every time I get like within just one screen of her, my PC just lags to shit. And I have a pretty decent PC, I would say. That's crazy. PoE, man. They need to optimize this shit a little better. Okay. So here is the corruption altar. Emnix, I was gonna play this weekend, but I forgot Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West came out yesterday. I've been hyped for this game for a long time. Sag, why do I gotta be an adult and have to work on the weekdays? There are actually so many games that have been released the last month or so that are like... There are like lots of good games out there right now. I don't know why. There's no way my laptop is better than your PC. I would assume it's because I'm streaming at the same time. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so what are our what happened? You either get double corrupt, which is Pog. Nothing happens? Is that one of the options? You get... What are the options? I actually don't know. Double corrupt. It poofs. Double corrupt, poof, it bricks or white sockets. Okay. So like 50-50, right? 50-50? It could either be really good, kinda okay, bad and bad. Bricking and poofing are the worst, right? Oh god, okay. I mean, it's gonna be quite obvious what's gonna happen. It either disappears or bricks or it just gets better, right? One, I'm gonna look through my OBS. I'm gonna look at stream. Okay, I'm gonna look at stream. I'm not gonna look at my screen. I can't do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. 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 Well, it is what it is. Unfortunately. We pooped it. Let's go buy some new gloves.
Catch my breath.
Actually, dude, I don't want to go buy new gloves. So for now, we're just gonna run our old gloves. And then I guess we'll do the rest. We'll go buy new gloves off stream or something. Okay, so we'll run the old one. These ones are uncorruptible. Okay, you can't fuck these up. And unfortunately, we just destroyed our new gloves. We're gonna wait a bit, maybe build up a little bit more currency, and then we'll come back and maybe corrupt them again. We're gonna have to see. Let's 20% some of our gear. I can't believe some of it still isn't 20% it. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. And I mean, thank you for redeeming it. Honestly, it was fun while it lasted. I don't have the points to corrupt again. I used so many points for that. Well, you know what? By the time I get like another piece of gear, maybe we'll be close to it. We'll see. Can I use Icarus on corrupted? I really doubt it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was worth a try. We have some extra Icarus. I can actually use it on like something like the helmet, for example. Let's use a lesser Eldritch one. Minions have increased movement speed. That's garbage. 4% increased damage for power charge. I mean, I don't have power charges. 5% chance to freeze. So unfortunately, we didn't get anything good there. Okay, let's run some more maps then. And then we'll think about picking up another Asenath's Gentle Touch at a later time, probably off stream. I hate shopping on stream. It's not something I like to do. So what we'll do is we need to clear tier 8 maps. I still have a bunch that basically I need to get passive points for, so we might as well do this now. And then we'll run it ambush with Azorl. You know what we do? We'll do Alva and we'll try to unlock another double corruption. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Now that I did it once, I'm like the next time it's gonna work for sure. The next one, we're gonna do it. You know what? This one wasn't it, unfortunately, but next one will be. Trust, trust, trust. Although one thing I did notice that I am a little concerned about is the fact that how come that eye level 83 map was so hard for me, at least. You know, like definitely we're gonna need more, like a lot more gear by the time we go into red maps, because things are gonna hurt a lot more. Probably need like 100%, you know, suppression, or like we need to cap our suppression and all that stuff. Anyways, we got frenzied, right? We got an executioner, so we can make empowering minions. Necromancer, executioner, gargantuan. Here's executioner, necro is here, and then gargantuan. So maybe we'll start with the necro. No, let's start with gargantuan. Oh, my left click. You're right. Thank you. It was double HP to be fair. Oh, I didn't even realize. But they were hitting me hard too. Third time to charm for sure. No way it can fail. Yeah, that's right. That's right. There's no way.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
There's no way. Like I got all the bad luck out of the way. All that's left is good luck. I should have been like very suspicious actually. The moment that I picked up that exalted orb, like we can't just. It can't all be good things. It doesn't work like that. Okay, let's do the necro. Now I'm gonna do it to my pharaohs. Now since you pooped your thing, no way it poops. Yeah, there's no way. There's like you can't have 2 poops in the span of like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. Okay, that defies the laws of physics. And you know, GGG is all about making sure everything works within reason, right? I'm not gonna do it, but I wanna. Oh, I thought you were gonna do it. Well, you can consider it. Alright, Executioner, right? Executioner. Gargantuan, Necromancer, Executioner. Wow, if you do Soul Conduit, you get Soul Eater, which is so much worse. Soon. Hey, Lestat! How's it going? Happy Saturday. I hope you're having... Whoa, I don't have any auras. Hope you're having a good one. Nothing's going on. Nothing crazy happened, with the exception of the fact that we poofed our gloves. So now I'm going back to using my old gloves because I need to like exchange currency for exalts, for for new gloves. I don't want to do it.
Just in time.
I gotta go out and buy it. But yeah, we double corrupted our gloves, and unfortunately it poofed. I take it that was your first time using a double corrupt. It's addicting. I've done it before, but never on something super expensive, because I was always with like, I always had the mentality that I couldn't do it because there's no way I would make my money back. But this league has been like strangely rewarding, where I'm like, I actually think it's probably fine, and the risk to reward, like now that I think about it, I don't know what happened. You know what happened actually? Scourge happened. Scourge made it so that I started corrupting everything, and I just didn't feel, eventually I just got numb. It didn't feel that bad. Like when things go badly, you're like, ah, it happens, kind of expected it, and when things go well, you're like, pog, like it's so much more fun. It's addicting. You're right, it is addicting. And other armor you don't want to lose? Well, everything else. Honestly, if you want to evolve something, I'm not opposed to it. Like I said, I think I've gotten to a point where I've accepted it, and I'm actually strangely fine with corrupting my gear. I've entered Nirvana. I don't know what happened.
Good job.
Wow, my damage though. All of a sudden, I can't do Alvas. The heck? Maybe those gloves were actually useful in that sense. Double corrupt is actually not that risky. 25% to get good outcome, 50% neutral, 25% you poof. True.
Ah, there you are. Ready to revisit the past? The more you... Time to go.
Temp chains is increased damage. Yeah, that's true. They were actually really good gloves for my build. They like made poison duration last longer. They gave me a little bit of extra survivability. They gave me extra clear. I definitely do need to rebuy them, I think. Lestat, redeem the Vol. Get that wasp nest at overhaul. Okay, we're gonna evolve the wasp nest next. Wasp's nest next. Oh, that's a mouthful. Dude, I can't clear Alvas. Uh-oh. Okay, definitely something that we need to work on. I definitely need to get those skulls back. I need more damage on this build. Okay, I think it's probably safe to vol my wasp's nest right now. Probably safe. So let's just do it real quick. My build can't kill the nemesis in the red map yet? Yeah, like as I get higher into these maps, like I definitely need more stuff. I know I showed you something, but I'm showing stream. Sure. Oh, this is, yeah. Okay. So we got the demigods, and then here's I guess this is the new addition, right? You brick the mage blood, and then you brick the headhunter. That's when you know you just have a gambling addiction. All right, we're volleying the claw. We got a white socket. You know what? That's actually like a strangely good result for me right now. I need a win. I need a win. Thank you for redeeming the ball. I needed that. I needed to see that. I need to see that it can't all be bad.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Are these more bricked headhunters? No, this one is fine. This one is fine? Bunch of neutrals. The other two that lived. Oh, I see. You guys, you have a shrine. The belt that lived. The belts that died. Luckily, we can still do Archnemesis, so not all is lost. You know, we still have enough damage. It's just I don't have clear. I still have decent like bossing damage, it seems. Okay. I mean, to be honest, that's all I could want. Even if I don't have like exceptional clear, that's something you could always work on. If you can't do bosses, that sucks. Ruin Ward Blizzard Crown. What is this? What am I looking at? Did it brick? I'm assuming it did. Wait, what? That's the best helm I've ever made? Why? Oh, +1 to maximum power charges. Okay, I see it now. It's a +2 power charge minus 12% cold res Blizzard Crown. I see. That's not a brick, that's OP as shit. Yeah, I actually didn't see it, because everything was just super low numbers. I didn't know where to look. And the power charge was hidden in between the implicits. It's actually like... Why do they do that? I just realized. Why do they do that? It makes it so hard to read. Look at the implicit. Okay? The adds 84 to 128 cold damage and your hits treat cold damage. That's one line. That's an implicit modifier. But the corruption modifier went in between it. So I couldn't read it. Why? Why? GGG? This game is unplayable. I do remember seeing this on Discord. That is like a really strong. It is OP as shit. You're right. Helms like these are basically impossible to get. What would you have to do? How did you influence? Oh, you just hit it with... So you got 2 helms, awakened orbed it, and then corrupted it, and then prayed? You have to craft a +1 minus 12% helm with a gilded implicit, then hit the gilded implicit with the oh, you needed the gilded. And then hit +1 power charge on that. It's like 0.6% on corrupt. What do you guys think of the battle pass feature? I like it. I got excited when I saw it. I don't know if I'm gonna commit to this one just yet. Simply due to the fact that, you know, I don't have those items and it's like, what am I gonna do with them? But I think it might give me like a good reason to try building around one of those items. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do for this last one? I have so many flame striders. Magma barrier, magma barrier, magma barrier, flame strider. Let's just throw a flame strider in here.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Ooh! A burning damage. Executioner, life and energy cannot recover above 50%. Is that actually a thing? That's crazy. This is the first time fighting an executioner. Okay, so now that we have execution, or no, we have empowered elements. Next map, we're gonna make either Solaris touched or Lunaris touched. I guess it doesn't matter which one. I am 115 out of 117, but I don't have any of the items, so I'm not keen on the pass. I bought it instantly because that's MTX I'll have forever, and I was already at 117. I have those items every league anyways. Yeah, I think for some people, like this league, GGG catered it towards end game items, right? But I just like the fact that you can get a battle pass. Like, normally the way battle passes work is it rewards you for playing more, and then the more you play, the more you unlock. You know? Like, I feel like that's good for the game, especially since a lot of it is just cosmetics anyways. For people that want to do it, it's probably pretty rewarding. And if the, like, art is unique enough, like, I'm down for it. $30 is kind of steep. Admittedly, some people were saying, you know, most battle passes do like $30 for the battle pass, and then if you unlock everything, you get like $5, $10, or whatever, some amount in points as well. Like, a lot of battle passes do that. Like, they give you some of the premium currency when you complete the battle pass, or in the middle of the battle pass or something. I find the real downside is you still need to find the unique. Paying $30 for those... Yeah, you can't do the battle pass and get the items. You definitely can't do that. Look at my corrupts. There's so much stuff. Okay? It's hard. I can't stare at chat playing the game and then look at this chat too. Okay, what am I looking at? This is a sick corrupt. What's this? This one's power charge. You were trying to get more power charge and nothing happened. This one, you got +1 endurance charges with some sick boots. These boots are sick, actually. Onslaught, elusive, attack speed. Movement speed, we have onslaught, tailwind. Yeah. They're elevated. Jesus, okay. This one... These unique items, I have a hard time gauging whether it's... I'm assuming it's good. Minions have increased movement speed. Hatred has increased aura effect. Arcane surge and hit with spells. Yeah, I mean, these seems insane. These seem pretty insane. I don't want to get the uniques. I want the MTX to be more globally available.
Just need a
No, I
moment to
understand.
catch my breath.
Like, maybe they shouldn't have done it with the end game. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that aspect. Because I can, if you made the argument that like it's not accessible for a good amount of people, I would probably agree. You know, like how many people have headhunters just out of the blue, right? It's like if you want a stretch goal and like it doesn't really attract, like it's supposed... I don't know, maybe it wasn't designed to be attractive to you in that sense, but for a lot of people that play a lot, like for Dream, for example, right? Like if she plays with those items a lot, those are like really cool looking skins. Obviously this is the first pass, so I'm excited because, not because of the items here. I am excited because of the items here, because they look cool and stuff. But more importantly, I'm excited because they're thinking about battle passes, which I don't think is a bad idea for this game, especially with like the model that they have. Or basically it's just like a bunch of skins anyways, right? Like most of the stuff you're buying, you're either buying skins or you're buying tabs. Now there's like another thing you could get if you really wanted it. I don't hate it. Yeah, like why pay $30 for MTX that I basically can't use? Especially if you're somebody like... You can't use all of them at once, first of all. Right? And second of all, it's like... Leagues only last for 4 months. So next league, I'm going to need to grind to one of these items again if I want to use it. And for some people, they just don't make it that far. So I understand that aspect. But at the same time, you know, there are a lot of people like Dream... You know, she has one of these, she has one of these, she has one of something else. You know, everyone has a Watcher's Eye, in theory. Looking at 100 reward is better. I think the Watcher's Eye is, you know, useful for most people. A lot of people do use Paradoxica. It's not that expensive. Really, the Headhunter is the only really expensive one. I would say Bottle Faith. Up to Bottle Faith, you can probably get a lot of these, and you probably using at least one of these items. Probably. I fear that all the cool shit will move from challenges to it. I don't mind the idea. Yeah, I guess if they started moving the stuff from here onto Battle Pass, I mean, I don't want this to be empty. I don't know about cool shit, but I don't want this to be empty. I still want challenges to be a thing. I don't mind there is a Battle Pass. I feel like some people are going to play it just for stretch goals, right? If I pay $30 to get all the MTX, I can't use them, get me depressed. One thing you have to remember is there is a sense of FOMO. If you don't buy this now, you'll never get these. And I think that's what's gonna get some people. I don't think battle passes are gonna stick to item skins, and challenges are still normal cosmetics. I think most people get to 100. Battle Faith is the most expensive thing in that range. 117 isn't something most people get to. The only thing about Battle Pass that isn't... Okay.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Like... and here's the thing. You're not forced to buy on every Battle Pass, right? Like this league, I'm considering it just because I don't want to miss out on them. But if I don't get them, I'm not too upset. Because how many times do I have, like... Honestly, okay, I'll be quite honest. Of these items, aside from the Swatcher's Eye, I've never even equipped any of these. In fact, I don't think I've ever picked up... Hands of the High Templar I've picked up. Plenty of times. Aegis, I never played an Aegis build. I don't think I've ever even picked up a Mjolnir. Paradoxica I picked up once. Battle of Faith I've never picked up before. Like, that's the one thing for me. Like, a lot of these items I would just never see. And that might be a problem for me. And especially in a 4-month league, you know, by the time I do see it, it's probably already the 3rd month. So that would be the problem for me, which is why I'm like kind of debating. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it 100%. Because reasonably, I don't expect to see those items in 4 months. And if I do, it's probably in the 3rd month. So I only get to use it for like, you know, how long, right? But if they release it for other things as well, and they're like cool looking, and you just get like a whole package of skins. Because one thing is, I'm not very incentivized to go in here and like buy certain things, right? Like sometimes, like for this league, for example, I'm like, I want to play Spectral Helix. I went out, I bought a Spectral Helix skill effect. But otherwise, that's all I'm getting. But if I get, but sometimes they like, you know, release loot boxes, or they release like a set of things, and I see them, I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty cool, and I like just buy the whole set. I don't mind buying sets, I guess. How come this thing isn't popping, by the way? What am I missing? What's with the strongbox? Is it bugged? Good day, everyone. Hey, Giant Guy. Hey, by the way, Giant, I saw your donation last time on PayPal. Thank you very much, by the way. I know that last time it bugged out and I couldn't see the message, but I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I hope you're having a good Saturday. Shav's Prison Guardian in presence of Chayula, and I'll give 100. It can activate again. You have the nodes that give a chance to activate again. Oh, it can activate again. Yeah. Oh, I see. Wait, is that what it was? But I clicked it. Did I not? Wait, where did my strongbox go? The chest is locked.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Huh? Great Saturday, Chinese class, and lazy day with sushi for dinner. Yo, that sounds pog. Oh, here he is. This necromancer just decided to fuck off somewhere. Dude, I really want sushi. We're having Thai today. We're gonna have some Thai food. I'm excited for that. Gonna see some relatives, gonna visit some cousins. We're gonna play board games. We're gonna have Thai food. It's really cold out. I wasn't planning on going out. There's all this snow, it's slippery. But I miss outings, like going outdoors. And doing shit and seeing people and socializing. Anyone else? Anyone? Honestly, I've been cooped up for so long inside. It's just my wife and I, we're going crazy. We're just you know, watching like reality shows and watching TV, Netflix. Anyone watched what was it? The Tinder Swindler? The Tinder Swindler. Yeah, on Netflix. Yo, that was a good show. This dude. The premise of it is like this guy on Tinder basically tricks women. I mean, I don't feel like I'm spoiling it, but he's a guy who's on Tinder, and like he gets women to fall in love with him, and then takes their money and tricks them, and then pretends he's part of like some kind of, I don't know. He's like a billionaire. He pretends to be a billionaire, and then he's like, oh, you know, my card got locked out. Can you just lend me some money? And then he would send you like fake invoices. You lend him 50,000, he would send you an invoice for 100,000. It's like, thank you, the money's on the way. You know, I just needed some money real quick. And then, you know, he basically never pays you back, and then you get swindled. Emnix, can you give me an easy Thai recipe? I'm actually really bad with Thai food. That's why I always go out for it. I haven't figured out a good way to make Thai food. An easy Thai recipe, I would say, like the easiest I know, would probably be something like you have to go out and buy some red curry paste, and then you just make a regular curry. You know, put in some beef, put in some green peppers, onions, add some coconut milk, maybe some potatoes, and then you got yourself a Thai curry. That's the best I can do. But you have to buy some like pre-mixed paste, because if you make it yourself, Thai food, the one thing with it is like it needs so many like little things. You need like a pinch of tamarind, like a little bit of like shrimp paste, and like your pantry is just gonna be full of all these like Thai spices that you're gonna use once and then potentially never use again. Easiest Thai food recipe: pick your phone, dial restaurant near you. Yeah, actually. 2 steps.
Just need a...
Chinese class. You know, one thing I was never really good at, and I feel like I was born Chinese, right? I immigrated to... I went to Germany for a bit. I was in Germany for a few years, and then I went to Canada. And so I left China like very early, when I was like 5 or 6. And like my parents made me go to Chinese school, and I hated it. I hated it so much. So my Chinese is like hot garbage, you know what I mean? But like I was never good at like staying in school for languages. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, it's actually so important. Like if I ever have a child, like being able to know a second language, whether that's Chinese, whether that's, we're Canadian, so French potentially, right? Like just being able to know a second language is actually like, actually super helpful, I think. It makes travel better, I would think. Like knowing a second language of some sort. I'm terrible with languages, failed German and French classes. For some reason, I felt like I was faking my way through French. The moment it was possible to drop French, I dropped it. Because even though I was doing well in French, I didn't know what anything meant. I was creating sentences as if I was like, as if I was doing math. Like, I'm just gonna follow the formula. And then, like, if they actually told you to, like, you know, like in certain math problems or like prove it, I wouldn't be able to prove it. Like, why did you say what you said? I'm like, I don't know. The sheet says you join this participant with this word, and then it becomes this thing, and I just follow the recipe. But like often I just don't understand. I never understood what I was doing. And when I don't understand things, I fear it. So I dropped French. I have lemongrass paste. If you have lemongrass paste, you can make yourself a tom yum soup, probably, which is also very good. Lemongrass paste, again, coconut milk, a little bit of tofu, If you have red curry paste, that would still help. I think I've made that before. And it's like a spicy soup, and you put in limes. Spicy and sour soup. What else do you need? They say you need galangal, which is this ginger thing, but I never used it because I could never find it, and it still tasted fine. And then you put in some, what else do you put in tom yum soup? There isn't much, honestly. That's probably one of the easier things. How do you spell that soup? T-U-M, like Tums, like your tummy? T-U-M? Tom Yum, Y-U-M. They asked for lemongrass. It's one of the key ingredients. So if you have lemongrass paste, that's probably pretty close.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
If I need hotness, I use sambal or red peppers. Yes, they use red Thai chili peppers in tom yum soup. So you would probably be, you know, if you like spicy stuff, it's potentially up your alley. Can get tom yum paste at Albert Agent? Albert. It's a supermarket. Oh, we got some European guys. Netherlands. We got one. Okay, the Europeans are out in force today. I'm like, what is that? I never heard of it before. But yeah. Let me see. Tom yum soup recipe. Let me Google it real quick. All right, let me put in a marker for this episode, by the way. Marker. I'm gonna. All right, let me take a quick break while we look at this recipe.